Hello everyone. I'm so sorry I forgot to wave to you this time. I don't know, I was distracted apparently. My bad. Today I'm doing a character design challenge. I'm using this little template thingy that I'm gonna put on screen when I go to edit this the rest of the way. And I just kind of threw it in my Discord server and I said, "Go!" And everybody sent answers. I don't think answers is the right word, but you get it. So we're drawing a little ghoul creature. When Rain said ghoul, they definitely meant like a la their favorite band Ghost. I don't know anything about that band, and I went with whatever I wanted. So I went to Pinterest and I searched up ghoul, and then I just vaguely went with that, but made it a little more humanoid. My apologies. I did this in an hour and a half and called it good, and I've never been good at character design traditionally. Yes, we're doing a little ghoul character. It's a gender. It uses its pronouns. Jesus Christ. Hot pink skin, courtesy of the number one mod. Thanks, number one mod. I was so excited when I saw that. And then neon green hair. So everybody was really, really trying to help me out here. At least pink and green look good together. Light green eyes, which you can't even really see very well in the final product. My bad. Messy jellyfish braid hair. By the end, it looked a little less jellyfish because one of the other prompts is to do trad goth, and I also didn't really do that. You know, I took this all as inspiration. I did my best. My bad. You know, I was just having fun. I was like, I wasn't sure how to get trad goth to work with the hot pink and neon green, so I went, okay, maybe like it's going for like trad goth inspired, and it probably listens to goth music and like just takes little bits and pieces, because that's what goth is a music subculture that you could that also has like fashion aspects, right? So I feel like it's still fine. Yeah, so then I made their hair like really, really like you know how in the trad goth genre of fashion a lot of people will do like the really fluffed out, heavily teased and hairsprayed hair. I thought that would be fun for the short part of the jellyfish style, and then doing the braids, obviously. I'm not great at braids. I wish I made them a little smaller. In this sketch, I was testing out making their eyes little tiny dots, like a lot of what you find when you search ghouls on Pinterest is. But it wasn't working for me. It's probably better for the prompt, but like I said, I just did whatever I wanted and used the prompt as guidance, which is not how this is supposed to work. But I can do whatever I want forever, because we all decided I'm the king of my server, which we shouldn't have been arguing about in the first place. Whatever. Anyway, I'm officially king, so I can do whatever I want. Yes, so I wanted to give their top something, its top something lacy, but like, I can't draw lace. I don't do that. So I decided to give it, like I did give it a lacy top. I just, instead of actually trying, I did a bunch of scribbles, to convey the idea of lace, which I don't know if that worked, but you guys can tell me when you see it here in a second. I honestly, this came to me pretty quickly because since I was so limited in what I could do, I did the first couple of things and I went, well, and problem solved, and I've done it, and this is perfect, and I don't really need to do anything else. I just have to keep drawing it over and over to fill up the other two pages. Like, I made tiny little changes, but nothing huge, because pretty simple, you know? Over there, I'm just writing a note about how the, like, classic ghoul eyes are, like, more accurate, but I like the humanoid ones better. I tried out giving it some black and white makeup, like trad goth style, and then I was like, this isn't working, and I didn't even keep that part in the recording, because I was like, wow, that was rough to watch. It's rough to look at right now. But if this doodle that I'm working on right now was more anatomically correct, it would definitely be my favorite that I did of it. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of. There's a couple on this page that I think are kind of fun. This drawing was giving... I am not used to the tripod yet, as I'm sure you can tell by the fact that you can see my head for 90% of this freaking video. I'm just not used to it yet. So I, at a certain point, gave up on trying to draw with it there and just took the entire sketchbook and put it in my lap, which didn't help because this still went poorly. I wish I went with the outfit that I did on the little chibi instead of trying to do skirts, which I never draw and I suck at. I like the scarf thing, but I hate the skirts. And I lost the anklets. I thought the anklets were really cute because I figured with the ghoul feet, the shoes were an iffy option. I like this little doodle too, the little smiley one, because it's meant to be a really bubbly character. It also has star earrings, a nose piercing, asymmetrical eye makeup, which I could have done a lot better at, I'm not gonna lie. There are star earrings in every single one of these, but at first I was using a silver pen that I have that is apparently extremely hard to see on camera. Not that it's super easy to see in person, so I do stop using that, eventually. And you can see me doing little stars right here. Yes, I was using the Artex markers that I got because I actually really like using them, and I've been using them a lot. They're very fun. And also really easy. I just like paint pens. So yeah, so I was kind of only working in this palette. I could have gotten out my other art supplies to try and be a little more accurate to hot pink, neon green, but, you know, I did my best. Coloring has never been my strong suit, so this ended up turning into a bit of a color challenge once I got to the fit, because I don't know, I was being picky. I don't know, it didn't go very well. Look at the little headshots and the little doodles. Don't look at the main drawing, because the main drawing's not as good, okay? Just take my word for it. I do think it's pretty cute though. I named it Star because I just felt like that was fitting and I can do whatever I want forever and nobody else had to name it, so I get to name it. So its name is Star now. I thought it would be fun if it was more femme because I like drawing femme outfits. So that's what I did. There's not a whole lot to say about it because I did it in an hour and a half and then called it good. But it was fun. I like doing little character design things. I'll probably start doing them more. I think it's pretty silly. You guys have to let me know what you think, especially since several of you created the prompts. So you'll have to let me know how far off I am from what you would have done. In fact, if you want, you could join the Discord server, use the same prompts, and do your own design. I would love to see that. I think that would be really, really cool, actually. Also, I forgot to say this before. I meant to say it in one of the last videos. If you've done fan art for me, you should like either do a community post and tag me again or send it to me again, because I want to start doing fan art features. And I don't know if I'll be like, I have some of the fan art. I think I have every piece of fan art saved on my phone or my iPad, but I don't want to miss any. I think it'll be better if I just ask people to resend anything they make, and I will throw it in there. Trust. I will do my best. I will. You could even DM it to me on Discord if you want to be extra sure. That's totally fine. I think that would be really fun if I started doing that, to be honest. I think it would be cool. Yeah, I kept coloring it because I thought that it was fun to color. That's not true. I'm just saying words because I forgot what I was thinking about. I actually don't like coloring. It's my least favorite part. It's more fun with something like paint pens, though. I did a colored pencil drawing recently, because I'm doing another, review soon. And I did a colored pencil drawing with Crayola so that I can compare for the review. And I forgot that I don't have patience. If we were to look at my stats, and if patience was a stat, you know, for human beings, I'd have an embarrassingly low number for my age. It would be pretty rough. It would not be great. Anytime you think I'm being patient, I'm being anxious. I don't have a single ounce of patience in my body. It's just true. Yeah, this is when I decided to name it Star, doing its pronouns, and then, you know, just like little finishing touches to fill up the rest of the space, because I like to do that. I definitely think that I think that if I had been drawing it digitally, I'd actually be pretty decently happy because I could be more careful about the colors and everything. I hope you guys like it because you helped me do the whole design, so definitely let me know. Again, join the Discord server where we do fun little things like this, and we have our clown art club and stuff like that. My commissions are open if you want to commission me. That's in the description. I'm posting on Blue Sky more, so you could consider following me there. I did some thicker outlines because I like to do that. It helps separate it from the page. I wish I did thicker outlines for the like little bust shop, but I didn't. Oh, I'm getting a call. This is a terrible time. I am not cutting that out. Hopefully it's not super annoying. I don't edit my voiceovers. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you should consider commissioning me because I'm poor and I'm hungry. And you should join the Discord server so that we can all chill because we do VCs and stuff. I think it would be fun, and so you could join in on things like this. And you should consider liking and subscribing. I hope you like my silly little design and this short little video. That's most of what I have to say. I did some little white details to help separate things from other things. I don't usually do this, but it sounded like fun, and I think it was fun. I hope you like Star. It would be cool if I did a digital drawing, but I won't have the time right now with Artfight coming up. So, you know, again, I would love to see if anybody uses the prompts. You could send it on community posts even. I would love to see it. Please do. I'll write in the pinned comment. I'll write out the exact things that I got. I think it'd be really fun. Okay, yeah. Consider liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching. I shall see you all later. Bye!